Hi everyone. I want to show you how I'm using our school-safe, learning-centered AI for my lesson preparation. In this video, I'm going to take a couple seconds to talk about the research that supports this practice, and I'm also going to show you how we can use this tool, Colleague AI, to do some really amazing things. So SciOps says that when we're trying to reach and meet the needs of all learners, supplementary materials need to be used to a high degree. And the low-hanging fruit when it comes to supplementary materials are pictures and visuals. And the reason for that is because we can depict basically anything. And I want to show you what I mean by this. This is an original text. This is canon for all English language arts students. And the grade level standard that students need to reach is evaluating how figurative language contributes to a theme. And there's a fundamental metaphor here that may be inaccessible to students because one, they're new to English, or two, they struggle to interpret language that was conventional in 1890. So I adapted the text to make it more accessible while still maintaining this figurative language that contributes to these important feminist themes, as there is a woman who is symbolically trapped behind this wallpaper and she's shaking the bars of her prison. So this is challenging, and I built some supplementary materials to build multiple points of entry, which, by the way, can be done in all disciplines, not just the English language arts. And I want to show you, okay, how do I do this? In a previous video, I talked about using the generating tasks with different rigor tool. And at this point, I've already defined my learning goals and I've adapted the text. Now, I'm about 15 minutes into my process here, and I'm simply going to ask the tool, can you generate an image that exemplifies each part of this modified version? And I give it some more specific details as well, and this is what it comes up with. All right, so the first image that it makes is the setting, and wow, holy cow, I'm actually really impressed by that. That's perfect. And here is the yellow wallpaper. This is a seminal part of the text. I'm also really impressed by this, but dang it, shoot. The woman behind the pattern, that's not quite what I'm looking for. It seems like the AI is also struggling to come up with this language, and I tried a couple other things, and I did get to this picture, which I like a lot. I like the style, but it's still not there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this to my files, and I'm going to shift gears. I'm going to a different tool in the Colleague AI dashboard, which is the Generate Images tool. In this tool, I can basically make any image I want from any camera angle or lighting, but what I'm looking for here is so specific that I'm actually going to upload it. So I'll go to these files and I'll find that image, this one right here, and I'm going to upload it and look at what it does here. This is seriously so amazing. It makes me about 5 paragraphs of extremely detailed language that is describing this picture. So I can take this language and I can use it for a prompt, but I don't need all of it. So I'm going to take most of it out. Actually, I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to keep the things that are pertinent to the style that I'm aiming for. And now I'm going to add that component. Okay. She is trapped behind the wallpaper as if they were the bars of her prison. And now that I feel pretty comfortable, I think we have a good prompt. I'm going to click generate here. I've put about, 30 seconds into this process so far. So, I might try a couple times, and I'm going to have to because this isn't quite it, but that's close. So I'll just go ahead. I'm going to click generate again, see what happens. I'll give this about 3 tries usually. And let's see what this one does. Oh, shoot. Nope, not it either, but I'll try one more time. And if this doesn't work, then I'll just go back to the prompt and I'll adjust the language. So I click generate and see what it does. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay, perfect. Guys, look, that's exactly what I was looking for. And this is how I'm using Colleague AI to support my lesson preparation, specifically in the adaptation of content and using supplementary materials. Because the truth is that all of our students deserve meaningful access to content. And I can use the rest of my planning time to tailor this newfound access that they have with these supports to facilitate human interaction. Because ultimately, that's the purpose of my job as an educator. I'm not a dispenser of language and facts, but a facilitator for what is the social process that is learning. And there's seriously so much more that I can do here, like building other comprehensible inputs or really rich assessments or whatever, so that all kids in our schools can have meaningful access to academic content. And I'm really excited about this, and I hope that you are too, and I hope that you take some time to explore some of these tools.